Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Pod Watcher, the official podcast of Watcher Entertainment. I'm Ryan Bergara.
I'm Shane Madej.
I'm Stephen Lim.
And this is a show where we chat about whatever is on our minds every week. And we also answer your guys' questions via email, or you could call us in at.
They could call us in?
They could call us at. I don't need, that was great English right there.
I got the phone number in my mind.
What is it, Stephen?
81. You ask, I look. I don't know the numbers though. Sorry.
The numbers are the most important part.
Yeah,
and
okay.
that number is
818-275-4585.
Or you can email AskWatcherPods@gmail.com.
Did you know that you can text an email address?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
You can text an email address.
And it'll
show up
them?
as an email from a text message.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you're like, I don't want to get on my email because I'm on my phone right now, well, just text that email address.
You can also text that phone number.
Oh,
Text that phone number.
that phone number receives text messages?
Yes.
Can we have people, okay, tell me if this is a bad idea. Can we have people say, welcome to Pod Watcher, and just have, can we use that in the beginning of the episode? Like, have other people say, welcome to Pod Watcher?
Well, that's kind of fun. You'd have to...
Matt is
I'm making
closing
Matt's
his eyes.
life
Trying to
difficult.
think about how that works.
Like back in the day when we would have Welcome to Watcher Weekly. That did
Yeah.
have video with it, though, which was always fun. I guess you could email a video of saying, welcome to Pod Watcher.
if we do that, I want it to be, hi, this is my name from this place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome to
Welcome to
Pod.
Pod
I love
Watcher.
that. I love that.
This is Pod Watcher.
that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you can even put a little color in there like, I'm about to bungee jump off a bridge. Welcome to Pod Watcher.
But it is audio. Okay.
That's what I'm
You
saying,
wouldn't want them to actually do that.
You
would
know,
you?
for the audio
yeah.
listeners. So when they're hearing, they're like, okay, it's Mr. Jones from Georgia.
Yeah.
But then if they say like, and I'm holding on to a bunch of snakes right now, and this is Pod Watcher.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
And then they
always
bungee
kind of
jump.
falling.
They always
Why are
bungee
they
jump.
always falling?
Oh no, that'd be fun though, right? If you have to be bungee jumping.
Quick producer's note, Shane is joking. We are not encouraging people to be bungee jumping. We are actively discouraging anyone from doing anything dangerous when they record these. Also, this idea may never happen because it sounds like a lot more work for me.
But you can send those to AskWatcherPods@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Right?
Or
You attach a video,
attach a video.
small video, very short video. That feels doable.
Okay, if you do want to participate in this, send a short video to AskWatcherPods@gmail.com or send a voicemail to 818-275-4585. Just say your name, where you're from, and this is Pod Watcher, and do not be doing anything dangerous.
Yeah.
Sure.
We are going to get
yeah.
into those questions soon, but
Of course.
But we got some stuff to address up top here.
Yeah.
What? Too Many Spirits over on YouTube.
Oh, I wonder.
It's an interesting
That's
season.
that's a wild season.
Too Many Jokers.
Too many jokers. A thing that I've wanted that to happen for a very long time.
That's right. Yeah, we didn't talk about Too Many Jokers last week. We're in the heat of Watcherween right now, folks. Oh my god,
That's good.
Is that
good?
That was really
Is
good.
your best Ryan impression?
I should-
or
No,
just
I don't
your
know. That's sort of my
Watcherween?
own spin on it.
I like
Watcherween,
it.
baby.
Can you put some reverb?
We got a lot of
on that?
stuff. It's spooky season, folks.
Too Many Jokers. When we shot that, I remember Katie LeBlanc, who I think was still on maternity leave at the
No,
time.
I'm positive she was
had
because it
sent-
would have never happened.
She sent a note to set and say, please get footage of them just explaining why they wanted to do this. And at the time I was like, we don't have to explain this. And then I saw the edits of the episodes and I was like, we really should have gotten footage of
Did we not get that? Did we not get the explanation?
I don't know. I don't know where they would have put it in there.
Just
but
use this and tack it on front of the episode of like, here's why we did this.
I don't know. It was just like, I missed the Too Many Spirits where we really dress up a lot. You know,
Yeah.
I really loved the Krampus one. And I think the thrill of that show is really getting into it and sort of transforming all of us into horrifying. You know, even Steven has his little elf getup. You had your Santa costume. That was my favorite, one of my favorite seasons.
We're going to be able to dress up for Pod Watcher when we do a Halloween episode eventually, I feel like.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
We should all be a classic Universal monster.
that would be fun.
All right, this was for Shane. Do your laugh again.
That's pretty good.
That was
That
very
is good.
witch-like.
It's like Shane got trapped in a well.
Yeah.
Too many Jokers was a really dumb idea. How did that actually get born, Shane?
I don't know. I
feel like it was a
want to say
joke.
it was me, but
I feel
don't
like
know.
it feels like a Shane idea.
Yeah.
It was a joke that Shane kept saying, and then we were all like, is this a joke or is this for real? So then we were like, let's just make it and see if he was kidding.
I mean, all the chickens are coming home to roost. I mean, because we also finally did top 5 fruit for top 5
That's
beatdown,
true.
which we already
Yes.
revealed.
But the biggest chicken yet to hatch
What is that?
Blue mini spirits.
Oh my God.
If we do that,
We're going to definitely need to explain that
think
one.
when we were on the set of Too Many Jokers, I will say, I think we flew too close to the sun. It felt like we went too far.
They almost need like a disclaimer at the top where it's like, yes, we do the Joker voices at the beginning of the episode, but don't worry.
Yeah.
We settle into just sort of ourselves. It's a good time.
This is how you succeed on YouTube. You start a show with niche appeal, and then you make it more and more niche as time goes on to the point where nobody knows what.
Who doesn't love what are you talking about? The Joker, Folie à Dos out there. People are
just,
like,
just imagine.
can't wait for Joker too.
Imagine a casual viewer stumbling upon Too Many Spirits for the first time, and it's Too Many Jokers.
Yeah,
it's like there's so many levels to it. To be like, okay, what is this show? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is the premise where they do, but why are they all Jokers?
I mean, some may say it's our Game of Thrones.
Well, also,
you wouldn't watch Game of Thrones in episode.
Maybe it's a one for them, one for us situation,
Except it's 4 episodes. It's 4 for us. It's 4
one season.
But no, I'm excited for you guys to see all the offerings that we have for Watcher Ween, both on WatcherTV.com and YouTube. Oh, we're gonna do a laugh every time we do that? That's crazy.
Very good, very good.
Also, we got some behind the scenes of Ghost File stuff over on WatcherTV.com too as well. We got some evidence you guys could sift through, all the evidence that we don't use in the episode.
Yeah. Then won't that be fun?
Yeah, dude. And it's some behind the scenes stuff like road files.
Oh, do you feel the crunch beneath your feet and that crisp in the air? That means fall's coming, but that don't mean it's cool yet. Is it still hot? Is it cooling down? What's going on? What's going on with the weather right now? I don't know. Luckily with Miracle, it doesn't matter at all because using silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, Miracle-made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature. I said temperature, right?
You said temperature.
Temperature.
I didn't say temperature. I didn't say temperature.
You didn't say temperature.
I said temperature and keep you at the perfect temperature all night long so you get better sleep every night. And we're not just talking cool here. These are clean sheets as well.
The sheets are clean.
The sheets are clean.
Ryan, you remember that?
Ryan, the
Yes.
sheets are clean and
The
you
sheets.
still have to wash yourself.
No, I get it.
including your undercarriage.
I get it.
Because Miracle offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry.
No
1,
more showers.
2, 3.
Yeah. No more. No, Ryan. Okay. He's not getting it.
Yes, Miracle Sheets are also luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. So go to trymiracle.com/watcher.
Yeah.
That's trymiracle.com/watcher to try Miracle Made Sheets today.
Yeah.
And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one,
Ooh
if
la
you
la.
order today, you can save over 40% off.
Yeah.
And use our promo code WATCHER at checkout to get 3 free towels and save an extra 20% off.
Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/watcher and use the code WATCHER to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/watcher to treat yourself. Thank you to Miracle for sponsoring this episode.
Anyways, let's move in to what's going on this episode for Pod Watcher. Maybe some
Steven, how you been, brother?
I've been okay. You know, I did something that I don't do a lot.
What'd you do?
This past weekend, I went to a movie theater.
What?
Oh, you did?
I did. I know. And I you know what it is? I realize why I don't watch movies. It's the get up. And I know that that's the fun part.
It's
but
the get up.
It's like
the get up.
you're getting out of your house,
Yeah,
you're
that
going
is
to
the
a
fun part,
crowded room with a lot of people. I have, I get bored very easily. But I checked out this time the Cinepolis. Is that how you say that?
I don't know what that is.
What?
Cinepolis.
Look it up.
Is that a theater in
It's
LA?
a Mexico chain that does it's like Alamo Draft House where you have food and drink and they bring it to your seat for you while you're
okay.
while you're watching the movie.
I am not a fan of that. You know what it is? I don't like when they're doing their little whispering in the middle of the movie.
Lord, yeah.
And they're like,
So
I'll say that Alamo is maybe the best. They execute that the best.
they still do the little
They
whispering.
still do, but they largely find ways to be mostly. You went to go see Harold and the Purple Crayon.
I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I would highly recommend it for anybody who has the attention span that I do. But I was pleasantly surprised with how not distracting the people were. The theater's huge.
Yeah.
The seats are massive. They're bigger than the seat I'm sitting in right now. You can lean back like pretty far. This is not I'm not sponsored by
like Fat
Netflix,
Joe.
by the way, but yeah, I was asking the server. I was like, hey, like isn't it
Mid-movie?
distract what?
Mid-movie,
No, before the movie. So you were told to get the
Can
movie.
I have some chicken fingers?
Hey.
Yeah, dude.
So you were told to get the movie 30 minutes early to put your order in.
Oh, people
Yeah.
will definitely respect that.
Well, I did. I showed up early, put my order in. I was like, hey, isn't it a little distracting during the movie for you to be walking around? I just, I was like, isn't that kind of like, this is my first time here. I don't know what this is like. It's like, no, it's, we'll be out of your way. Don't even worry. Honestly, I didn't even realize they were there the whole time. They were serving food to people.
That's great.
The only thing that was a little distracting were the smells.
The
of
smells
food.
are a bit much.
That's that. And also, I can't be eating, like, so I ordered a BLT. My wife ordered nachos.
You ordered a BLT at a movie theater?
Well, I asked him what he would order.
BLT is one of the
Hey,
more.
shout out to Eduardo, fan of Watcher and Worth It.
Oh, nice.
He was my server for the day, and he said the BLT is what he orders, and
You know
the
what?
nachos is what his friends
That's
order.
demented.
A BLT at a movie theater
That's
sounds
fucking-
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's
I mean, you need a hot
nice.
dog.
That's demonic.
You eat
dude.
a hot dog, brother.
I don't know, man. I'm just
I
strictly
honestly
popcorn.
don't eat a hot dog at a movie. You know
I mean,
what
but
it is?
it's a classic movie theater.
Yeah,
is, for sure.
I've never seen
I'll
anyone
excuse
do it.
I'll
but-
excuse it.
You know why I don't eat a hot dog at a movie theater? Because I'm in it for longevity.
Yeah.
I like the popcorn because that's an hour of the movie.
Yeah.
You can mindlessly eat
Yes.
it. You don't have to look at every bite.
I could mindlessly eat a hot dog too. Let me tell you that. I could.
I mean,
That's
you
about
do
me.
have to put the condiments. If you get the hot dog mid-movie, you're going to have to take some time to put the ketchup on it, the
You
mustard,
do
the
that
relish.
beforehand.
No, but if you get the
And
hot
also
dog
the
later-
thing with the popcorn is I like this is a little stingy of me, or like I don't touch the popcorn until the main feature has begun.
You're so smart.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah,
And I couldn't, if I do that with a hot dog, guess what? I'm eating a lukewarm hot dog.
it's over.
That's interesting. I definitely eat it during the previews.
Man, sometimes I'll get halfway through.
Dude,
during
that's
the
what I
previews.
But what
don't
size
want.
are you getting? I'm getting the bucket for myself.
I have to get the small because I will eat the whole bucket.
Exactly.
Well,
I
you
do.
didn't
I
get
do
the-
eat. I do eat.
but
the
you
whole
didn't
bucket.
get the small when we went to go see.
That was probably the last time I did that.
We both got some big ones.
I think I was like, yeah.
well, when
That's a
you're at the
long-ass
Chinese
movie.
theater, you get
Yeah.
the big
Nah, yeah,
ones.
buckets out for Chris Nolan.
Yeah.
The
Long
thing.
movie.
Another thing about these theaters.
What about nachos, real quick?
But
yeah, nachos. What do you think?
That smell and
that's
sound.
and it's messy.
And it's crunchy. The crunch. I don't recommend nachos.
Dude, I was sitting next to a guy the other day.
Keep those for the baseball game.
Did you complain?
That's fair. Yeah.
Because
About my wife?
Alamo, you have to write. You have to write the cards to complain.
Yeah, that's true. I
The
love
woman
that.
next
By
to
the
me is
way,
eating the nachos very loudly.
did you have anybody get their food delivered to them that was sitting next to you? Because that's when it's impossible to not hear it.
No, yeah. So somebody next to me ordered a bunch of stuff, and honestly, like, power to her. Great.
Yeah, but then you hear them like, okay, would you?
I didn't hear it. I think I was sitting as far as me and Shane, between me and the person next to me. The seats are massive at this
Interesting.
movie theater.
Most places I go to, you hear the little whispering, and you know what the worst is when the server is whispering, but then the person in the seat goes, "Huh?
Oh,
Yeah." No, you know what? Make it a large, and I'm just like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you."
No, so I realize I think this is the kind of theater experience I want. I want to be doing multiple things at once. I want
I
to, like,
see.
sometimes I feel like when I'm watching a movie.
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't want to be on my phone. But when I'm watching a
Hammering out
movie,
a couple emails.
shut up. I want to be like, eating a meal when I enjoy food. I enjoy dinner and then dinner and a movie. It's how is it different than like a drive-in movie?
Well, that's different because you're in your car and you're not disturbing anybody. In
That is the main difference.
Okay, fair enough.
You're in your car.
I think
You're in your car.
You just got
That's a big difference. You're in a car.
I think you just got to know what you're signing up for.
Yes,
you're going to one of those theaters.
They're
It's
watching
going to
that movie
smell.
in a
You're going to
car.
hear.
Also, Deadpool was a great movie for that. Deadpool was a perfect movie for this situation.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
gives
I'm
a
with
fuck
you.
about
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Hey, okay. Now,
No,
this
I'm
is another
saying,
thing.
I'm saying it's not like, I smell chicken. I can't enjoy the fine
That's true.
cinematic.
I
magic.
will say, because I mentioned this before, at Alamo in Texas, they do it relatively well. And when people are regulars, they know how to do it.
Yeah.
But
I like the popcorn at Alamo.
it's
It
good.
is
at
good.
popcorn.
Yeah.
But I saw 2001 at one point, and there was a woman in heels.
Oh.
Dude,
No.
one of the waitresses were in heels.
Oh.
And I was like, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that is not a movie for people crunching
Yeah,
and munching
yeah.
and getting their alcoholic
Munchies and crunchies.
shakes.
When I a few weeks ago, I can't remember if I talked about this on the pod, but Sarah had plans to go do something, and I just had a Saturday night to myself, and I went to see the Kevin Costner Western film. Which
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can't recommend to anybody.
Yeah.
It was purely just like, I'm fascinated by this cinematic project that he's attempting to pull off.
3.5 hours well spent.
You know what? I didn't hate watching it, but I cannot recommend it to
I want to
anyone.
watch it.
Honestly,
I do.
Something that unavoidable to me about, him being like, yeah, I'm going to make 4 movies and you got to see them. They're 4 hours long.
Dude, why not? Fuck it.
So I went to Alamo to see it, and it was packed with a surprising array of people. I assumed it would be me and just elderly old men, but next to me there was an elderly couple, and the guy really had big Garrison Keillor vibes, and I just remember just hearing him be like, what do you want to order, my darling? to his wife. And I was like, oh, what are these people going to order? They ordered so much fucking food.
Dude.
He was like, we'll have the margarita pizza. And we'd also like the cauliflower bites. And I'll have some chicken wings. They ordered like...
This guy sounds like Vincent D'Onofrio at the beginning of Men in Black.
And I just...
And the sugar war.
More sugar. More sugar. More.
And the pizza, like the movie started and they were just getting stuff delivered to them just one after the next. And I remember just hearing him eat his pizza, and it just sounded like the wettest pizza I've ever heard. He was just like...
Damn, that's a lot.
Just going to town, and I could hear like the grease just slapping all over his shit.
I'm also salty about these kinds of theaters, though, because I had a really bad experience at one recently.
Yeah?
We were all...
I just want to add, at one point he burped, but was just like, oh, God. There was like a B at the top of it.
Jesus.
Yeah, people are a little too
He said burp while he burped.
Burp. Yeah, I was like, this is disgusting.
We were actually
also,
at the
he got
theater.
up at one point and bumped into my chair and spilled my drink all over my pants.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
that's
You fucking clown.
Dude, I would have been pissed. We were at the theater. It was me, both of us. When we saw that theater in Glendale.
For peak season?
Yeah, that theater,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I know I wasn't the only one, but I ordered popcorn before the preview started in my seat.
It took a while to get there.
It got there with 15 minutes left in the movie.
What?
Oh no!
In the movie.
Oh no!
God.
I ordered a big popcorn and I think they gave me a small.
And then I said, "Hey, could I have my soda that I ordered with it?" And they were like, "Soda?" By the way, this is all. Can I have the soda that? And they're like, "Soda?" And I was like, "Yeah, I ordered it." And they're like,
were you like, did I fucking stutter?
well, at this point, I was like, I feel like I should get this for free at this point. I didn't even get it for the movie. And I was like, you know what? I'll have it for the Q&A.
And then when you got that, and then the fire,
And the fire alarm went off. But when they eventually did bring the soda with 5 minutes left in the movie.
And also the popcorn, not very good.
But
I will say this, their cup holders had a cool option.
they did.
Oh,
Which I've never heard of. But also the guy next to me, the cup holders also had like a blinding blue LED light in them.
Not
and
great.
the guy next to me, his was clearly like not working.
Yeah.
And he spent the first 15 minutes of the movie like very self-conscious of it because it was like very bright.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to turn it off. And he was like, I don't know what to do. And his like whoever he was there with was like, turn that off. And he was like, I don't know how.
Dude.
And then eventually like one of the staff members came over and they were like hammering it and nothing.
Oh, boy.
But when they brought me the popcorn, they were like, the kitchen's just really backed up. And I was like, I just saw people like literally order new food next to me, a hot dog, and they got it.
Maybe they don't like you.
But then also, here's the crazy part. When they brought the soda,
Maybe
later,
it's a Shaniac.
they brought the soda later and they were like, hey, so sorry. Your card didn't actually go through the first time. Could we actually recharge it? And I was like, this is insane. Because like
during the movie?
No, because like they didn't bring the popcorn the entirety of the movie. And then later, as the movie was about to end, they're like, the payment actually didn't go through. Could you recharge that? And I was like, this should have been comped. That's crazy that you're going to like.
It's a long time not to get popcorn
For a movie.
Yeah, I love, you want that at the start.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ideally, or at least in the first act.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane, man.
Quick question on Alamo. Is the food good?
Yeah.
Yes,
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will admit the food at the Cinepolis, or I don't know how you pronounce that, so I'm probably saying it wrong.
Sounds right.
but
Frankly, it's a weird name.
It's a weird
Cinepolis.
name.
Sounds like Cinepolis.
I think it's
Saint
some sort of
Nicholas.
Spanish combination of words.
Cinepolis.
Cinepolis.
Movie City.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Movie
possibly.
City.
If I'm going to get feedback, I think great experience, good customer service, food, a little cold.
Pipe it up a bit.
Yeah, give me
Pipe it
some
up.
fresh food.
I took a break from Alamo for a while because I missed the big theater, and I've been going back more every now and then.
What kind of movie are you watching in Alamo?
Smaller stuff, indie stuff,
Mhm.
Titan.
Blues Clues.
No, I think for like a big blockbuster, I want to go to a big megaplex, or God willing, an ArcLight if
Yeah.
that ever reopens.
I
Or
want a bigger screen, the biggest screen I could possibly have.
yeah, but for your little indies, I like an Alamo. Yeah.
Hey, let's take a spaceship to Rocket Money. How much do you think you're paying in subscriptions every single month?
God,
I have no
idea. I have no idea.
Probably more than you think.
What?
Yes, over 74% of people have subscriptions that they've forgotten about. I definitely have. But thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on the ones that I forgot about.
That's good. Yeah. Did you know with Rocket Money, I have full control over my subscriptions and a clear view of my expenses. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Do you know what I see in front of me right now?
What do you see?
All my subscriptions. And you know what? With Rocket Money, I can see all my subscriptions in one place. And if I see something I don't want, Rocket Money can help me cancel it with a few taps.
Boop, 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 boop. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills
true.
for you by up to 20%.
Yeah.
All you got to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest.
That's right.
They'll deal with customer service for you.
Easy peasy. Stop wasting money on
Oh,
things
man.
that you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/watcher. What is it? That's
rocketmoney.com/watcher.
One more time.
rocketmoney.com/watcher.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Do you guys have, I realized the other day that if I think back, like if I go through and look at like movie releases, since the year I was born, maybe a couple years into it, I could pinpoint every single movie and like what theater I saw it at.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Do you have that memory?
I mean, I saw all my movies at the same theater because I just went
I
with my
bopped
dad.
around. We had a lot of theater options.
I
We had
see.
a few bangers, but also like I remember, seeing a movie at a movie theater, The Haunting. Remember The Haunting?
I
with
do
Owen
remember
Wilson?
that, yeah.
I remember being on vacation in Michigan, and we were there with some family friends and all the kids. We were
Yeah.
like, let's go see The Haunting, and we went to a movie theater in like New Haven, Michigan.
I don't see that many movies on vacation. I only remember one. And I
saw
saw
Planet of the Apes in Myrtle Beach.
I saw Toy Story 3 at Disney Springs.
No, that's
Disney
fun.
World. But did you keep your ticket stubs?
I did for a while, but
I have like a
not
whole
anymore.
box at my parents' house and it's
Yeah,
just full of
that
ticket
sounds
stubs.
about right.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure all the ink is all fucking.
That's the thing, that ink
faded.
disappears. Why?
I don't know why that. Why is they gotta get better ink on those stubs?
Get
Because
better ink on those stuff. What
Yeah,
was
so
that
they can last for 10 years.
yeah, I want to see my Dark Knight stub.
Was that the whole thing with the stubs program? Is that you'd have like in the app like your digital stub? Does that work?
I actually don't know. I like the physical stub.
Yeah,
Mm.
the physical stub is important.
It is.
Nowadays, you don't even always get one of those because you order it online and
That's
then
true.
you show them a QR code. And where's the joy in that?
I mean, I guess
I like
there's-
that.
Okay,
This is also like a question for the audience because I'm curious. I'm sure there are people out there who aren't movie lovers like you guys. They're more the limbs of the world where they don't really go out to watch
the
movies.
casual viewer.
They watch YouTube. They watch Netflix.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, like, what brings you out to the theater? Like, how do you make it? I don't say tolerable, but how do you make it fun? Because
How do you make it fun?
I go to a movie theater to relax. Honestly, like
Yeah.
Marian. oftentimes
especially
we
here
will-
in Hollywood. It's
Oh,
sort
no,
of
no, but
it's
you
our
guys are
ch-
different.
It's our church.
I know,
It's our church.
For you guys, it's your church. For me, it can be boring.
But
So-
even Mari, who loves movies, obviously she's an actor. But like when we would go on vacation and we get back, I'll be like, I kind of want to go to a movie tonight. Like when
Yeah.
we land, and she's like, how do you have the energy for that? And that actually like re-energizes me
Yeah,
because like
same.
going to the theater, it feels. But I could see how it would be tiring.
it's
to
draining
normal.
for me.
I guess going to the theater itself. I don't know. There's something relaxing about it. To
It's
me.
and I've said this before. I think it's too immersive that I get drained.
Too much immersion. Yeah, I guess because it does command your attention for the entirety of the runtime.
Yeah.
I miss the era. Did you have that era in your life where it was more about going to the movie theater, and then it was just sort of like, what's out?
Exactly. That was me.
Yes.
I don't have that anymore. Now it's appointment. And I think that's the trend that is, changed. Maybe not. Maybe teens, because that was like my teens and 20s. It was like, it's Friday night. I'll go see a movie. What's out? Well, nothing good? Then I'll see this movie.
I might be circling back.
You think you're circling back?
Well, the thing is, because when I was a teen, and I didn't go to parties in high school.
Sure.
But I went to the movies with my dad every Friday night and then every Sunday afternoon, essentially.
2 movies a week.
That's right.
Wow.
But we would go just to go.
Yeah.
And now, when I, obviously I went to college, and then after college, Friday nights, like, oh, what bars are we going to? That whole thing. But now I don't really go to bars. So now it's kind of going to Friday night. I end up just watching a movie at home. Maybe I should circle back to, let's just go to the theater.
See what's out there.
See what's out.
Because there's a joy in watching. I don't know. I miss seeing. Because like now when I go to see a movie, it's like, because I'm like, oh, that looks good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I miss the days of being like, all right, I'm at the theater. What's the best seems like they got right now? And like not having necessarily so many expectations for what I'm seeing, and just being like, yep, that was a movie.
I'm gonna be honest though, sometimes I go to the theater just because I'm so excited about eating the popcorn.
That doesn't surprise me.
Because I'm going to a theater tonight. I don't think they have popcorn.
What are you going to see?
I'm seeing the movie. I'm going to the premiere of the.
Oh, that you're in.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They don't have popcorn there?
I checked. I think this is more like an event theater.
I see.
And not like a movie theater. So I don't think they're gonna have popcorn there.
You should. What if you bring your own popcorn?
I thought about it. I did ask the director, could I bring?
You could bring your own popcorn.
I legitimately asked the director, is there gonna be popcorn at this premiere? And he's like, I don't think so. I'm sorry. I might bring my own popcorn.
You should. Walk down the red carpet.
I'm going to walk down the red carpet with my popcorn.
when they stop you, just do the exact Tom Cruise thing and go, movies and popcorn.
Yeah.
Do you have, at home, do you have like, because at certain stages in my life, I've had these. I don't think I have any right now.
Popcorn buckets?
Like the red and white
stripe? Yeah, I do.
You have a good.
I have one that I always eat my popcorn out of. I also...
I have one that I always eat my popcorn.
I not only have one of those, but I have paper versions for when guests come over, so that when I make them popcorn, I put them in that.
Yeah.
But also, I buy the
Isn't it
the
always
tins.
so thrilling when you have to make a double batch?
I make batches.
Yeah. When anytime you got to do more than one, it's like,
and I call out from the kitchen, light salt, or you want some butter on top of this? Or are we going air popped? What are we doing here?
Really fun.
I
made some popcorn last night. I was watching Rear Window.
Mari and I eat popcorn almost every night. Unfortunately,
every night.
What's the nutrition value of popcorn?
Well, you do a healthier pop.
You do a healthier pop. Like sometimes we have the hot plate popper, like a whirly pop, essentially, but that's automated.
Hot plate
and
popper.
Sometimes we won't even put oil on it. We'll just let the heat of the plate pop the kernels.
Is it like eating like nuts, like the healthy?
Yeah,
basically.
it is. It's like eating like unsalted, unroasted cashews, like raw cashews.
Like an air pop
or raw almonds, rather.
An air pop or a hot plate like that. It's you still get the joy of popcorn. It's drier.
It's
drier, you don't have the oil in there. Obviously, I mean, you could do a very light salt.
Yeah, you know what's actually a really sad way to do it?
What is that?
Sometimes I'll put my hand under the sink water and just let like dribble water on top of the popcorn, and that makes the salt stick a little bit more.
Oh,
it doesn't add any flavor.
Why don't you get like a spritz? A little spritz spray.
Popcorn?
But if I don't want any oil or butter, and I just want it to just be strictly just a little bit of salt.
I feel like a spritz of olive oil would be
I don't know. I mean, but the popcorn doesn't even act. I don't even detect the moisture on the popcorn when I'm like.
Also, are you using Morton popcorn salt?
I am.
Okay, because that generally sticks on its own pretty well.
Not to popcorn that has no oil on it.
Well, maybe you're popping differently.
I don't know.
You're using yellow kernels though, right?
Sometimes I'll use a medley.
I like a white kernel. All
right, we've gone too far down this path. I was just trying to see if it was healthy.
You wanted to talk about.
Hey,
you went into the movies. You
wanted to get granular here.
And hey, I want my popcorn as buttery and as oily as possible. I don't care. I don't care for your no salt, no oil.
Well, the difference is, Stephen, is that we're having it a lot.
Yeah, that's why I have to
every
ask.
day.
So we prolong our life by having boring versions of popcorn.
Yes.
And then every now and then, last night when I was watching Rear Window, I put a little bit of Coke.
Hey.
Oh no! Are we taking it? Or are we?
No, we gotta take it.
We gotta take it.
We need
Okay.
to get into
That's a
questions
rule,
anyway.
right?
That's the rule. Okay. Who's talking?
Call from Angel.
Ooh.
Okay, it's Angel.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Angel, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You've actually called us in the middle of an episode, so we thought we'd just pick up and say hello. How's it going?
Oh my goodness. This is weird. Okay, I was literally afraid this was going to happen. My mom is in a meeting and she loves you guys.
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
My mom is in a meeting right now.
Oh,
Your mom's in a
Loves you guys.
meeting. Oh, well, say hello to your mom from us.
Yes.
All four of us. Sorry, all
I
your
will.
worst. Sorry, all your worst fears are coming true right now.
Oh no, this is great. It's so nice to talk to you guys. Oh my gosh.
Likewise, did you have any question for us while you're on?
I actually, can you say hi to my mom?
Oh,
right now?
absolutely.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
This
What's-
is Ryan, Shane, and Steven, and Matt.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, we didn't catch your name. What's your name?
I'm on a work call right now that I just muted for you guys.
Oh my gosh. Well, you called us right in the middle of an episode, so we just picked up.
What
That's awesome.
what was
That's
your name?
awesome.
We didn't catch your name. We know Angel's name. We don't know your name.
My name's Angela.
Angela.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thanks for listening to the show and calling in. Sorry we interrupted your work meeting.
Sorry for talking so much.
What did you guys have in mind in terms of a question? We'll answer anything.
Anything.
Well, I was going to ask, I'm moving to college in exactly a week.
Oh,
Okay.
So I was going to ask for some college advice if you guys had any for me.
that's a lot.
I love
Man, what is advice that I could give about college? What college are you going to? What are you majoring in? If you're comfortable
You
sharing.
don't have to say all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm going to Michigan State University
Oh,
and
cool.
majoring in psychology.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow. Congratulations. That sounds awesome.
Michigan State seems very nice. I don't
Yeah.
know. I've
It
never
is.
been there, but
It
yeah.
is. Spartans.
I'm trying to think of like something that's profound to say about college.
Yeah.
What did I do when I was in college? I felt like I just tried my best to give myself a variety of experiences that I wouldn't be able to do at in my hometown, I suppose. I was open to everything. I joined a bunch of different clubs. I do have family in Hawaii, so I joined a Hawaii club, which was really fun. It felt like I was kind of a little bit at home. I joined I just joined a bunch of clubs and just to
meet people.
meet people, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to assume you're probably more socially adapted than someone like me at a college age. So my advice would probably fall flat. But I'll say that when I got to college, I was very focused on like, all right, learning. And learning obviously is important. But I forgot that like the whole other half of it is like, social and experiences and making a lot of friends here. And I didn't do a lot of that. That's my big thing. Obviously, learning is of the utmost importance, but also it's sort of a fun in between space where you get a level of independence that you haven't had before, but you're not burdened with a lot of the responsibilities that will come after college. So it's try to not take that for granted and have a fun time there.
That's actually a
Great
good point
advice.
because like me and my friends, because I'm still hanging with all my friends from college, we actually were lamenting just the loss of the time of not only being in a place in our lives where we didn't have as many adult responsibilities, but also being in such close proximity to each other.
The proximity's
like
fun.
we were all next door to each other.
Yes.
And that was amazing.
You take that for granted a bit, I think. And then after college, you're like, oh, everyone's busy or has a job.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
The days of just being able to like walk over to your friend's house or dorm or whatever. And
Yeah.
Steven, what do you got?
That's all really good. I think you guys nailed it.
Thank you.
I think if one thing maybe is just get to know yourself more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you learn
Look.
that
Yeah,
doing everything.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, in
And
psychology,
don't stress too much about grades, like nobody's asked me what my GPA is unless
That's
it's
true.
Ryan Bergara trying to compare our GPAs
That's
from college.
never happened.
It's happened one time.
That's a really good point, Steven. You got the GPA from high school to get into college. Nobody cares now. Just get the degree.
Yeah.
So do whatever you
C's
got to
get
do to
degrees.
get
Is that's Matt Rial's advice? Hey, C's to get degrees, baby.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll have a great time. It's a wonderful little time in life. It's exciting.
It'll seem stressful at times,
yeah.
but try to remember that it is a really unique, special time that will never really be replicated, honestly.
That's true.
Never.
I'm excited for you. That's going to be great.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in. And so, again, thanks both of you for listening.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you guys for, answering my call. I'm
Of course.
excited to hear this podcast episode. Thank you so much. I'll keep all that in mind.
All right. All right. Have fun at college. We'll talk to you
Great to
later.
meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks
You guys
for
have a great rest of the podcast.
You too. Later. That was fun.
Hey, listeners, do you like spooky stories?
I bet they do.
Well, then we have a podcast reco for you.
Oh, I'm excited to tell them all about this.
Me too. I suggest that you give a listen to the Magnus Archives, a multi-award winning horror podcast boasting Audioverse Awards, a British Fantasy Award, and a Webby honoree.
Oh, absolutely. It's a weekly horror fiction anthology podcast examining what lurks in the archives of the Magnus Institute, an organization dedicated to researching the esoteric and the weird.
That's right. That's right. Join new head archivist Jonathan Sims as he attempts to bring a seemingly neglected collection of supernatural statements up to date, converting them to audio and supplementing them with follow-up work from his small but dedicated team.
It's a wonderfully terrifying horror anthology that explores your deepest fears and builds into an epic plot.
And it's an exciting time to start listening, because after the conclusion of an epic 200-episode metaplot, the Magnus Archives has now returned with a hit sequel, The Magnus Protocol. So if you're looking for more scary stories,
And I know that you are.
then search for the Magnus Archives wherever you listen to your podcasts, or visit rustyquill.com for more information.
It
There you
is
go.
interesting. The
We have a lot of questions about college and what to do in college.
College is that
Yeah.
is my big takeaway from it, is I didn't like you were saying, Ryan, like the pure joy of just all your friends are sort of
In the same spot.
coagulating in
Yeah.
one spot, and it's you just kind of bounce off of each other. You see them throughout the week, and then the weekend hits, and you're bouncing around, hanging out. It's just it's unreplicated.
There's
throughout the rest of your life.
only a couple times, tentpole experiences in life that are guaranteed shared experience with a large group of people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so that's a great jumping off point to just have a base of bonding, I suppose.
Yeah.
And recognizing that in the moment is incredibly hard, because when you after college, there is nothing that's quite like that, where it's guaranteed that all these people are going to have this shared experience
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, I was when I was at Northern Illinois University, I largely just watched a lot of movies on
Yeah.
the weekends
Yeah.
alone. And then I would go visit my friends who went to other schools,
Yeah.
and then I'd see a bunch of my friends, and we'd but the thing to me was, I was like, wow, they're doing this every weekend. This is very fun to see.
Yeah.
To see. So I got a little bit of it, but I was like, yeah, I definitely missed out on a lot of that. And I'm kind of bummed about it, but hey, I had a good time when I switched to film school in Chicago. That was fun.
How was your college experience, Steven?
I didn't party.
No.
I mean, that's probably no surprise to y'all.
But did you have pals?
But I did
going around?
socialize quite a bit.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I didn't party till I was 21.
I didn't party till I was
He's a good
27.
boy.
So it's not.
I did go to parties though. I was the designated driver for everybody, and everyone was like,
You
"Be
need that.
be
Especially
friends with Ryan because he'll drive you home."
back in the day, man. Well, before the advent of Uber and Lyft.
No, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's where
Did
we
your
were in
schools
college.
ever have? Ours had a drunk bus where you could.
No.
We
What?
did not
Has
have that. No, they did not encourage that.
You went to NIU?
Yeah.
They had the drunk bus.
Yeah.
Chicago didn't have no drunk bus.
No, not
Drunk
Columbia, no.
bus?
We called it the CTA.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we didn't have anything like that because
No,
they
yeah.
didn't want to encourage the partying.
Well, I mean, not that they encouraged it, but they were like, well, obviously it's a state school and children are drinking.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously they had a bus that would go around, and if you needed a ride, they could drop you off at your dorm or
Actually,
whatever. I
pretty
never
good.
actually used it because as I said, at Northern, I didn't really party.
I just remembered that my roommate at the time. I had 3 roommates, and one of my roommates had a friend from out of town that came, and we all went to this party, and I drove us there, and that friend got so drunk, and then I took him home because he was just too drunk, and he was so nice the next day. He was so grateful that he bought me 5 boxes of Reese's Puffs.
Wow.
That rules.
Because I
That's
woke
a delicious
I
cereal.
woke up the next morning, which I was impressed by because he was really drunk the night before. And he got up in the morning, went to the market, bought 5 boxes of Reese's Puffs, wrote a note that was like, thanks for the ride.
Aww.
And I saw it in the kitchen. I was like, that is like the nicest thing.
That's very thoughtful.
And I haven't thought about that in a long time. It just unlocked that memory.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
I have a very similar story to that because I didn't drink till I was 22.
Yeah.
I was everybody's like, Matt, I'll help
Yeah.
guy. And my friend, at one time I got a call from a police officer that said, hey, I think we have your friend here.
I've been there too.
And then long story short, I got him out of that. And then he showed up at my house with a left-handed hockey stick the next day.
Oh, man,
wow.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
That's very
nice.
sweet.
I mean, now, having having engaged in the
having
devil's
partaken.
juice, I now could understand the being so grateful for somebody helping you when you overindulge.
For sure.
Because that is like, there's nothing worse than anxiety.
I wish my parents had taught me how to, drink responsibly. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
nobody really in America, the what they teach you is what it's in movies. It's like go get drunk at a party and like black out. So
I'm starting to get less and less into drinking. The anxiety is just so bad, dude.
Less and less.
Yeah.
The anxiety is awful.
it is.
dude.
It is horrible.
It is like just the idea I wake up and I feel like, man, I must have like said something really stupid.
Dude,
It's like that on a thousand.
Oh,
Well, we went out and we had some fun one night, and Ryan texted me the next day. He's like, "Hey, just in case you're worried, you didn't say anything or do anything weird." I was like, "I really appreciate that type of person."
Because I know what it's like to wake up, your eyes open, and the first thought is, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
And I already have that normally, but the
Yes.
alcohol it amplifies that. And that's on top of already physically feeling bad because, in my 30s now, these hangovers are just gnarly.
yeah.
And it doesn't even, I could have a beer or two. And the next day it's like, it's got me. It got me. So it's interesting to even think about college just because it's like a different time.
Yeah. The time that Angel's in right now between college and high school too is like one of the most pure, like
Incredible.
joyful
Yeah.
moments that you'll have.
the
too.
phantasm.
A great summer.
Yeah, because you finally got your degree in high school. You're chilling there. You get this whole new life ahead of you. Just enjoy that.
Those big like chapter turns are fun. That summer between high school and college is great because like you're like a little, they're like, oh man, everyone's gonna be split up, but then like a lot of people are still wherever you're going, and it's a good time. It's a magical summer.
Yeah.
Do we got some questions today?
We do.
I know we just fielded one live, which was fun.
That was awesome.
Never officially got into the mailbag, but
Oh yeah,
thank you, Angel, for segueing us into the mailbag. If you want to leave a phone number, or if you want to don't leave your phone number. If you want to leave a call, it's 818-275-4585.
great.
Or if you
email AskWatcherPods@gmail.com. Here's our first one.
This is an interesting question. Now buckle up because it's a little bit long. This comes from
Okay.
Marion.
I'm going to kick back and just close my eyes and hear.
Yeah, well, make sure that you're paying
do
attention.
That. Okay,
I think he said buckle up.
I just say buckle up, not go to sleep. Okay, I love this question. This is me talking, Matt. Okay, now Marion's talking. Hey, Watcher Pod boys. I'm very excited that you have opened up the email and phone lines for us listeners to ask any goofy questions that come to mind. With the spooky season and Ghost Files approaching, I thought it'd be a great time to ask you guys one of my favorite questions to get to know someone. Okay, if you had died and your loved ones needed to contact you with a pentagram, what items would they use? I originally saw this question on TikTok at clementine.calloway. It's very nice of them to give that credit, but made some adjustments to make it more realistic. In the pentagram, and I have an image here, what would they need to burn? What food and what drink would they need to offer? What song should be played? And what other items would be so meaningful to you that they would pull your spirit back to this world? Okay. It's a very fun question to ask anyone to get to know them on a deeper level, and I hope you agree. And there is an image here attached, and I think Marianne, I think you described it very well. So it is, it's a pentagram. At the top of it, it's the favorite drink, a special item, favorite food. These are all the 5 points. So
I see.
3 special items, a favorite food, a favorite drink, and a song to play.
And then what about the burning thing?
Something to burn, I guess, in the middle, but
Something.
I don't really know how that works. Or if it does.
Okay, cool. All right, I've thought about that. Okay, a lot to do here.
We can go one by one
at a time.
I think we can spend some time on this question
Start
because I
with-
think it's a fascinating question.
So, like, start with each category
yes,
in each of us answering.
so let's start with the favorite drink. What would be the favorite drink that they would?
Oh, that's so tough.
Obviously, if I'm even attempting to resurrect one of you two ghoul boys, I'm bringing you popcorn.
Yes.
That's the food. So
Popcorn.
Yeah.
but yeah, favorite drink.
Favorite drink that Sarah would probably bring me, and I just mentioned this, but my habit of taking a splash of lemonade and then a big old cup of ice and then some sparkling water onto it. I have a bit amongst us where every time I make one, I call it something different. So I'll be like, oh, one of my Simply Citruses or one of my Citrus Sensations. It's always a different name.
That's cute.
It's one of my bits. She'd probably make that to summon me for a beverage. Or I think I'd probably. What about you guys? What do you drink? What are you slurping back?
I don't often think of what my favorite drink is. That's occurring to me right now.
Bourbon. Just
No.
like your Cowboys.
I was gonna say a bourbon. If it was a spirit, it would be just a shot of tequila or
Tequila.
something.
Tequila.
But
Ooh, yeah.
Matt's like, yeah, that's me.
No, I was thinking of a nice mezcal mule.
You've
Yeah,
summoned
put that-
Matt.
Put that at the
Mezcal,
base
very
of my.
tasty.
honestly, like there's nothing. The most refreshing thing for me is just like a nice, kind of light, refreshing beer, like a Corona Premier or something like that.
Ooh.
You like beer.
With lime, right?
With lime, that would be very refreshing.
Yeah.
A Corona with lime in it is that's
probably be-
simply sublime. I like it in a Tecate too.
Corona with lime probably would be.
Do you like
my-
Corona?
No, it's
more
not
than Tecate?
sublime. It's with lime.
I didn't say sublime.
Oh, nice.
I think I said with lime.
You said it's
They-
sublime,
It's like you said.
Did I
like
say that?
you said, it's simply
And I-
sublime.
and I know this because I thought of that
I
joke,
blacked
and I was
out when
like, I'm gonna let that one go. And Steven picked it up.
Do you like Corona more than Tecate?
Yes,
Yes,
Corona's always been my beer.
just because of the advertising. They have great marketing.
But that's also like my dad loves Corona. And that was my first drink I ever had.
Remember that Corona Christmas commercial with the lights on the palm tree?
No,
I think a Corona. If you're talking bottles, Corona. If you're talking cans, give me a Tecate.
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah.
Thunderbird.
Matcha latte. I don't even.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
too obvious.
Oh, of course.
But yeah,
Yeah,
also
yeah.
I would. I do love an old fashioned. So if we want to get drunk together with me, we'll do an old fashioned.
Next category would be favorite food. Do you think it would be popcorn?
It's probably popcorn
Or a hot dog.
or a Lou Malnati's pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably popcorn or In-N-Out burger for me.
Yeah, if we're transcending popcorn, because if popcorn's thrown into the mix, then they might end up with me or Ryan.
Yeah.
So we'll further differentiate maybe popcorn plus Lou Malnati's pizza, not all in one. but-
Ooh, or an El Pastor burrito.
Yeah, see? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you've got our two lanes here. Steven, food. Hit me.
Oh, this one hurts to answer because my initial reaction was, I always love a good cookie. Love a good cookie, but also
But you are transcending the spirit realm.
right.
for this
So I
item.
need like something to bring me back, and so
Yeah.
I'm thinking nostalgia. I'm
Something
thinking
to wake you up.
this is a little bit too. People might not know what this dish is. It's called roti canai. It's a roti, which is like a little. It's a
Nice little flaky bread.
flaky bread. Yeah, I guess put it that
roti.
way. And then it's dipped in curry. It's a Malaysian dish. It's one of the
Very good.
best. And I think the smells of that would bring me back.
Delicious.
Making my mouth water. What kind of
Yeah.
curry? Green?
It's like a chicken curry, or you can actually do different kinds of curry. Yeah, I like a classic chicken curry. Matt, what about you?
Oh, me? Favorite food? Probably burrito.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, nice burrito.
What do you put in it? What do you put in
A
a
small
burrito,
donkey?
though? Asada? Or are you doing
That's
like a pastor?
No, I'm a vegan man.
Oh, that's right.
I'd be happy with
Jackfruit?
You know what? If I've shuffled off this mortal coil, make it a breakfast burrito.
Oh,
Yeah.
Throw some eggs in there.
Yeah, you're a ghost.
Oh, that's good.
You know what? If ghosts are real,
Yeah.
Also, considering
up
how
vegan.
long you've been dead, you're no longer leaving. You being gone is good for the environment.
I was trying to think of a way that it worked. Where like, will I not feel bad about
Out
the
of
impact?
context, this is such a crazy thing to say, dude.
No more carbon footprint.
You being gone
it's
good for
true.
the environment.
You're going back to the earth, God willing, and giving it nutrients from your
You helping me
decomposing
on this
body.
makes me feel worse. Slap a big wet brick of tofu on there, and I'll show
No,
up.
we'll give you beef
Yeah.
or something. And what's the next category?
And the next category, do we have 3 special items? I think it's
special items.
Let's see.
Special items? Oh, those were our special items.
No, I think
Is
it's
this like a totem, like a little talisman,
like a trigger object.
A yo-yo.
And depending on what would they need, food, drink.
What if in Inception his thing was a yo-yo instead of a top?
Other items that would bring you back.
Other items.
And you just walk the dog forever, and he's like, "Is it okay? Is it gonna come back up?"
Other items.
3 other items. Yeah, there's special items that would bring you back. 3 items.
3 items? Oh, one for each of us?
No.
We each pick 3 items?
Just what special item? Yeah, you have 3 other points.
A pen.
Yeah, you do love pens.
You're coming back from a pen.
A nice pen. A pen.
I'm gonna cheat here. Oh, sorry. Are we each doing one at a time, or are we doing 3 each?
Each do one, and then if we can think of more, we'll
Yeah, if you
say
need,
more.
if you think of more, you can say you can say up to 3.
This is cheating, but a PC, because nothing will bring me back faster than a nice game of
gaming
Valorant.
PC.
Yeah,
fully decked out
And then you show up.
deck it out this time.
with the GeForce 7600. Ryan, a totem.
Probably a basketball. A basketball would bring me.
Steven bringing you back to beat your ass.
Okay. By the way, a basketball would actually murder Ryan, so you're having the opposite effect because Ryan's bad at basketball now.
Is that what they were getting
I'm
at here?
washed up, but I mean, it would. If I'm dead, I could go back to what I used to be.
I mean, maybe you can fly.
Yeah, the sixth man.
I just
Whoa.
Remember that movie?
How I used to play.
The basketball ghost?
No, I shrugged off and said,
The
shook my
sixth
head.
man.
I think I watched it.
I think I have 3 items already.
Who's in that movie?
Ghost.
Who's in the sixth man? Someone plays a basketball ghost.
Do you have any more items?
Was it
I
like
got 2
this
more.
an attempt at Angels in the Outfield? But
Yes, for basketball.
Is
Is it Wayans?
Marlon Wayans and Kadeem Hardison.
Wow. David Paymer?
David
My
Paymer.
man David Paymer in this thing? He's probably a coach or a ref.
Hey,
He's too old to play basketball.
What is this movie?
jackass.
Yeah, what are your other 2 items, Ryan?
Probably a printed ticket to some sort of theme park.
Which one, though?
Doesn't matter. I mean, if it could be Universal, it could be Disney. It doesn't matter.
Kings Island?
They got rides there. I'm coming back.
Maybe they could get the ink back on your Dark Knight ticket.
No, and then probably I don't know. Honestly, probably my wedding ring. Wedding ring.
Waiting wing. From your marriage.
That's like the one item that's been on my person at that point, probably for a long time. So
I forgot I was going to wear my wedding ring today, and I forgot to bring it in.
Who takes it off?
Steven.
It's because I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm like writing or like typing or all these things I'm doing,
yeah, if I was a glasses wearer too, you'd probably put glasses in there. I wear contacts.
Underwear.
Well, glasses, you want an object that had, like, I'm going strictly off the paranormal investigation mindset.
yeah,
You want a trigger object that's something that person used a lot, has some sort of actual connection to them. So you want some glasses, you want wedding ring, you want, like, if they had a watch they liked, stuff like that.
I guess so, yeah. That's a good point.
But
You ghost people always making things boring.
Well, I don't know if glasses would do that for a ghost. Like even following your rules.
Glasses would.
They would, because
Really?
you had a connection to that object. I don't wear glasses every day. I like my contacts more, but if I was a glasses wearer,
But
I'm
assuming
that's the first thing you grab.
The ghost can see 2020, maybe even more than 2020.
Yeah,
Sure.
On a plane,
I don't know
on a
that
plane we
that's-
can't even imagine.
I don't know that that's true.
Uh,
Maybe it's like underwater. I was looking this up the other day because I have bad, I've got bad eyes.
yeah.
What do ghosts see?
Well, no, I was looking up because I was like, when I'm underwater, everything's blurry. Is that true of people who even have 20/20 vision? It's something that never even occurred to me. And I was like, I assume it is. And then I looked it up and I was right because it's and I looked it up and I was correct because the way light travels underwater, it just doesn't hit your eyes the same way. So even people with perfect vision. You know why I was looking it up? Because of the
You said an entire conversation with yourself.
well, I'm just remembering. It's because of the Olympics when they're doing like the synchronized swimming underwater. And I'm like, how do they do that? How are they seeing what everything's,
Yeah,
they like keep their eyes open under there.
Wait, was it you guys that I had this argument with recently about like people not have, like, it's odd to own goggles if you're not like an Olympic swimmer or like a competitive swimmer?
That's not weird.
I mean, I think it depends where you're using them.
Do you have goggles?
I do.
You do?
Yes, I think I do because the pool in our apartment complex, which we only ever use when we're, it's so dirty that we haven't used it in like 3 or 4 years because it's gross. But back in the day when we would use it more and it was a little bit cleaner, it was just, the pool was very chlorinated.
Yeah, I see.
So the goggles were nice because,
it just made me think of that because like opening your eyes underwater is so painful.
Extremely.
Mm-hmm. I hate water in the nose.
Yeah, that's always bad.
I hate water in the nose.
But I don't wear goggles anymore. I just don't open my eyes underwater.
No, there's something, I also just think like seeing underwater is neat. In a sort of way of water kind of way.
Yeah, when you were a kid and you would like do the game where you throw something like a coin or something into a pool and you dive in.
It's like you're on another world, really. Yeah. It's fun.
But man, there's nothing worse than if you've been on like, your friend's pool or whatever and you didn't have goggles, you've been opening your eyes underwater all day and then at the end of the day, your eyes are just like that burning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I generally don't open my eyes underwater if I don't have goggles. But
when I was a kid, sometimes I would if I didn't have them.
Yeah, sure. There's something novel about them.
There is.
As an adult.
But like imagine, if you will, Shane, you go to a hotel pool. You're on vacation.
No, of course I'm not doing that.
But could you imagine seeing
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
With like
I think it depends on the context.
That's what
Just me diving below water.
No, but the people I was talking to, I was like, so you're telling me that you would bring like your goggles to like a pool? And they're like,
no.
Yeah. And I was like, no, you wouldn't.
No, that's crazy.
Like you're bringing those to the beach? Are you crazy? Like
no. Well, actually, the beach. I'm saying like the ocean would be. That's actually freaky to me. That would be scary because that water's murky anyway.
Yeah,
and I don't want to see what's in the ocean.
But maybe I should start doing that. I should start bringing goggles. If I go to a hotel, I'm gonna bring my adult goggles with me and just like
adult goggles,
and then just be like, hey, you guys want to? I have these little hooks. We could throw them in the pool and we could find.
Yeah,
I brought extras.
And then favorite song would be what would be the favorite?
That's
song?
very difficult. I don't know that I can.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's a song you like. It doesn't have to be your favorite song, I guess. A song you like that you go, oh yeah, I do have a fondness of that song. Like it's important to you.
There's a song that I wanted to play after we got married, when we walked down the aisle. I wanted to play Sunny Sloth by Monster Alley.
Oh, that's fun.
Because it's such a happy song. And we ended up not doing it because it's goofy to play a fucking tiki song after you get married. But I did always imagine that would be the song I would hear if if I'm lucky enough to enter the gates of heaven, if you believe in that sort of thing. You would hear Sunny Sloth. Have you heard Sunny Sloth before?
I'll listen to that one. I'm familiar with Monster Alley, but I don't know that.
It's a beautiful song.
Track. I guess I'm trying to think of like summoning. What would, especially if it was Sarah trying to do it. There was a song that came out the week of our wedding by Big Thief that I think is called Born for Loving You. That would, there's a bond there.
Yeah.
We have a memory attached to that. So she could probably summon me with that one.
Would it be Evanescence?
That would also work.
That would be pretty funny.
That would work. Yeah.
Wake me up.
Oh, I get it, because you're waking you up.
Yeah. But also, it just song kicks ass.
I only have one. I don't know.
No song?
I don't want to be boring, but I don't really know.
Just the silence of...
Maybe some classical music would wake me up.
White noise to fall asleep to.
Yeah. That's what we... Or maybe, you know what? That Lion King song.
Oh,
which one?
Yeah, The Circle of Life?
Yeah.
That would be so sick to come into.
Yeah.
That's... I would listen to that on road trips with my parents.
Just you glowing and levitating.
Yeah.
As it, yeah.
Or the King of Pride Rock, if you want to go the orchestral version of that. That's incredible. That has such a crescendo to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great answer. That's not boring.
Well, I don't know.
What
I
do you
didn't have an
say?
answer before, so that was the boring
You
part.
talked yourself into it.
That's
wonderful.
Matt,
give us a song. Would be Lady in Red.
Yeah, it would have to be Lady.
Yeah,
Red.
it would have to be Lady
I don't have a tattoo relative to other. I would be singing it though. I'm coming in there.
You just sing it and then you disappear again.
That would be. You could summon me for one final performance of Lady in Red.
Of the four of us, who would actually be the scariest person to see as a ghost?
Shane.
Because of the height.
How tall?
Yeah.
no.
Steven would be pretty scary, dude. I think Steven would be pretty scary.
Well, him singing Circle of Life.
Well, he's singing it.
Oh, you have to sing the song.
Oh, you're not singing. No, you don't.
No,
I would.
You'd
Sorry.
be playing.
I have to sing it.
From the day
I guess it would be
we arrive
Shane.
on the planet and blinking, step into the sun.
I feel like Ryan would be more nervous coming back as a ghost, which would be like.
I think I'd be insufferable because I'd be doing a lot of I told you so's.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You'd be
Maybe
like,
you are
film
the
this,
scariest.
film this.
I'd be like, yeah, film, wait, bring out the camera.
Oh my God. Can you imagine you realizing that ghosts are real, but you can't prove it?
Oh, that would be,
Like
that's like,
Interstellar.
yeah, that's like Time Enough at Last, that
Oh.
episode of Twilight Zone.
Murph.
I think Steven would be scary because I see Shane being a ghost and he would try and do a bit that would be scary to scare me. And I would just be like, shut up. But where Steven,
Shut up.
Where Steven would
You'd be like
actually
Kevin
try and
McAllister
feel
in
like
the
he would
basement.
try and figure out a way to just say hello, but it would be
I'm not afraid of you anymore. That's what you'd be.
Steven would be like, hi Ryan, and I don't know, it would freak me out. It would freak me out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
All
I
right.
love that. I love that question.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice little
And we
question.
did get to know a lot about each other, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I feel like I finally know you, all of you.
It's so funny because I think about this, not the pentagram thing, but like with summoning my dogs now. Like, what are the words that will summon them?
Beef.
And the word that
Treat.
they love
Pee-pee, you
right
go
now, yard. They love yard. They go crazy for yard.
Vinny loves walk.
Walk is
gonna
good
walk.
too.
The other night, I was talking to Sadie, and I didn't know my dog knew this word, but I said to my wife, I said, "Are you getting sleepy?" And my dog jumped up and started walking to the bed.
Wow.
Whoa.
'Cause she loves bedtime.
Willow's very smart.
Like
She
your
loves
bed or her own bed?
No, she sleeps on our bed.
Yeah, she's a little.
And she's so small. And she goes with my wife. They normally go to bed together. And it's like her favorite time. She'll go to the bed and then like huff and puff at us when it's like we're up too late.
That's so
Very
funny.
cute. But yeah, she knew sleepy. I was like, whoa.
Was she scared about the earthquake that we just had?
I was here. I don't know.
You were at the office?
I was
My
here
dog
too.
was trembling. Theo, he's a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Scaredy dog, I guess.
It was
but-
scary. I was trembling.
Vinny probably didn't give a shit, dude. That dog doesn't care.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, my Ruth.
Fireworks, he was like, whatever.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, fireworks don't bother.
You know what I've seen lately in my neighborhood a couple times? These dog people, they're out on the sidewalk. Their dog, and I assume none of you do this.
Yeah.
Their dog takes a shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be like walking toward them,
They
like
don't pick
about
it
to
up?
pass them, and they'll take out the bag.
Yeah.
And then I walk past and they'll continue on their way. And I look back. They take the bag out and jiggle it because I'm walking
That's
toward
mess,
them.
dude.
That's
and then
crazy.
As soon as I walk past her, I'm like a little bit. It's happened twice, like in
How
the past
can
few
people
months.
do that?
I
That's
don't
crazy,
know.
dude.
I think it's
feel
one of the
so
most
bad.
agreed. And I assume most dog people aren't like this, but I've just seen it a couple times in my neighborhood. And now I have like a spidey sense for it when I'm approaching someone, and if I see their dog has just taken a shit. Because the second time it happened, I was like, "This guy's not going to fucking pick this up."
Dude.
And he was like jiggling his bag.
That's crazy.
And I walked past and I looked behind me and I was like, "They didn't fucking do that." And if it happens again, I've got a mind to
pick up your dog's poop.
like, "Hey, what are you doing?
Dude,
You forgot to pick that up. How'd that happen?
Yeah.
You getting the bag up, but you forgot to pick it up."
Get
looks
'em.
like you forgot something there, huh?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
But then
is-
they'll probably, kick my ass or something.
well, you know the
No,
thing that I
shoot
have
me with a
noticed.
gun.
I don't know if your dogs do this, Steven, or yours, Matt. But I took Vinny on a walk recently, and lately I've just been taking one bag with me because my little bag holder thing broke because it was cheap, but it just broke. So I was like, all right, I'll just take one bag at a time. Vinny went poop, and then later in the walk, he pooped again.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Did you have to put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
You opened the other poop bag.
No.
Scooped it back.
So
What'd you do?
we were at a park and I dug through the trash to find a bag.
Oh,
I've had to grab some trash before.
that's so respectable, guys.
And then it got all over my hand.
the poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I have so much respect for you for going the extra mile and even getting poop on your hands.
That's why it's crazy to me that you saw people do that.
Yeah.
That's like that would ruin my day if
But
if I wasn't able to pick up his poop.
well, some people, I mean, these are the same kind of people who just fucking litter when you see them on the highway, like throw
Yeah,
trash out
that's
their
crazy.
window.
Who's doing that? That's
I
insane.
don't
There's a
know.
lot
It's-
of people doing that.
It's like, come on, this is a society.
There are lots of different Ring cameras around my neighborhood
Yeah.
that will that have footage of me going, I forgot the bag. I will be back in a bit. And then most of them have me coming back and, getting the bag. And I go, look.
Yeah.
But there was one instance in which I said that I was going to come back. And it was like 11 p.m. And I like jumped up on the couch and I was like, I forgot to go back. And Sadie's like, don't go back.
Oh, you got to go back.
Was it there?
She's like,
Was
it's
it there?
fine. Yeah, I went out there and I got
Oh, good.
I
You
love
got
the
it, yeah.
little flashlight, but that's
It'd be funny if the
You're good,
reality is
man.
they don't have a ring cam. That the audio, there's no audio, and it's just footage of this man wiggling a poop bag in front at night. Like, I did
That's
it.
what I got. I finally got some poop.
They're looking at you through the blinds. Is he still out there?
I'm going to use this.
it's a new level.
He's dancing. Why is he dancing?
I have the poop bag holder that's connected to the leash.
Yeah, you gotta
that's-
have
Yeah,
that's
everybody's
the
got
one
those
that-
I
little
had that, but
pods
it
now.
broke.
Just get a new one.
And I know I
It
gotta
costs
get
like
a new
$2.
But now I've been taking 2 bags in my pocket just in case.
Or yeah,
Two
just bring
bags per goose.
Yeah, just get.
Oh, Ruth will poop like 4 or 5 times sometimes. It's
Damn.
kind of crazy, actually. I think she's
Maybe
marking her territory with
She
poop.
really knows how to shit.
She loves to shit. I'll tell you that much.
Have you ever seen that shirt that's like born to shit, forced to wipe?
Dude, that's disgusting, bro.
It's
Is it
funny.
a shirt? I don't know.
That's when you need meat
That's
diapers.
funny.
That's oh no, I think it's a bumper sticker. Ryan, did you see that bumper sticker I sent you?
Yeah, I did see the
Yeah.
bumper sticker.
There's some good bumper stickers out there today. We're in a renaissance of bumper stickers.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
What did you see?
There's a bumper sticker.
Oh my God, we're going to bring it back. This is a throwback
Well, we-
to anybody
we-
who's watched Pod Watcher for
We
a
did
while now.
discuss it somewhat recently, but there's a bumper
The
sticker.
time
that
travel
said- it's
episode, we
just
discussed this.
a blue bumper sticker with plain text on it that says, in 2015, Lenny Kravitz was performing in Stockholm, Sweden, and his pants ripped open in front of 100,000 people and his dick came flying out and there was a cock ring on it. Honk if you love equality.
You're crazy, dude. If we discussed that incident in the time travel episode.
Obviously, of course we did.
Yes.
Boy, yeah. I'm not going to buy that bumper sticker
No.
because I don't think I want to drive around town with that. But
Probably not.
Are you guys? Do any of you have bumper stickers?
No.
Well, no, I have decals. I have a Chargers one and a Lakers one.
Lakers.
I don't even throw stickers on my laptop.
I do.
I'm
I
that
do
kind of
laptop
guy.
stickers, but that's
I never had any bumper stickers on cars, but I like throwing them on like water bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
But my brother had a car that had a Hootie and the Blowfish sticker, and I'm kind of exposing him, and a 311 sticker right next to each other.
nice.
yeah.
Amber, baby.
Yeah. They were like, someone wrote on someone like label maker, like printed out label maker. It said, "Get a job, hippie."
Dude.
carrying around a label maker to put notes.
That's
That's psychotic.
That's
diabolical.
demented.
I like it.
And it's pretty
It's
funny.
fucking demented.
Yeah.
I've never left a note on someone's car, but
as long as it doesn't like stick too
leave
hard.
it adhesive.
Yeah.
I've never left a note on someone's car. I never had a note left on my car. I imagine if I had a note left on my car, that would be so embarrassing. Of like, someone commenting on something.
I could have used one of those this morning because when we were on our morning walk, we saw a Cybertruck parked on a red curb, fully covering a crosswalk.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like
Nice.
living up to the Cybertruck name here.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's going to do it for this episode of Pod Watcher. If you haven't yet, give us a subscribe on your local podcast app or over here on YouTube at Pod Watcher. Feel free. Once again, I'm going to plug over watcherstuff.com. We got some great merch over there, some good stuff. Those Mystery Files jackets are back. They've got some nice embroidery on them. They're very stunning.
They do.
I think that's going to do it for this
Yeah.
one. Folks, it's been a treat. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye-bye.